Hey everybody, today I'm going to be talking a little bit about canoeing as a child with my family. Hope you enjoy the story. Remember to like, share, and comment. Hi, I'm Chip McMasterson, and today we're going to be not having pop chips because I don't feel like eating chips today. You know, I say when I was young in every video, and when I mean I was young, see, I was born in the middle of the 70s. And when I say I was young, I mean I'm talking about stories that happened anywhere from the late 70s to somewhere in the early 90s. I have no timeline. This could have happened before that, and that could have happened before that. I don't know. I really don't have a timeline. All I know is these things happened sometime between the age of 5 and the age of 15. And then later my stories are going to get into when I was over the age of 15, started driving. Shit really went sideways then. But I don't know, I like to include some family stories because, you know, family means a lot. And I've had a really messed up family life. Today I'm going to share something about my parents always used to take us canoeing. There's a creek just outside of town, and they would take us down the creek. And that's it. That's where I learned to canoe. I didn't learn to canoe on a flat surface. I learned to canoe down a creek with running water. They started us out in a canoe, just all four of us. And after a while, my dad and my mom thought that me and my sister could be good enough in a canoe of our own. But they bought another canoe, and it was just for me and my sister. And my sister would be in the back, and I would be in the front. So my sister was steering. Well, you know, after a while of doing this, when we got to the deep parts, you know, it wasn't a fast thing. It was just a slow float down the creek. Not a whole lot of effort, you know, just going down the creek. But when we got to the deep parts, we would just get out of the canoe and we would just float in the creek beside the canoe. So we would get out at different points, but on this particular occasion, my mom and dad had made arrangements with my mom's mom and dad to go ahead and meet us by the creek. And when we got there, they were fishing. It's a standard normal thing. We live in Southern Ohio, you fish in the creek. But anyway, they were fishing, and my grandma caught something, and she reeled it in, and I had never seen one. Mind you, I was a kid. This was sometime in the middle of the 80s. But it was like an eel. She had pulled like an eel. This thing was every bit of 3 feet long. It probably wasn't that. It was a couple of feet long. And she started freaking out, and she actually grabbed one of the paddles and started smacking it and beating it on the sandbar, and ended up killing it. Well, after a minute, my grandpa was laughing his butt off because it was just a what's called a gar. Saying it looks like it has an alligator mouth. Its mouth on it is probably, you know, that long, and it's just full of teeth. But she was just swinging at it, and it ended up being hilarious. But everybody was just so scared while it was happening. And that's just one of the many nice, good memories that I have as a kid.